Imagine waking up at 82, your legs trembling like jelly, and finding it difficult to get out of that shabby recliner. What if I told you that you don't have to live this nightmare? It may surprise you to learn that a single protein change can turn your body's clock back decades, transforming weakness into indestructible power. 3 months ago, Robert, an 82-year-old grandfather from Texas, was barely able to stand without gripping furniture. This is exactly what happened to him. His grandchildren stopped asking him to play because he was unable to keep up. His wife helped him get out of bed every morning, and his family discussed home care behind his back. Then all changed when his nurse daughter gave him a study from the Mayo Clinic. It was shown that seniors experienced remarkable muscle rejuvenation when they switched the types of protein, not the quantity. After failing at expensive hormone therapies, physiotherapy, and supplements, Robert was skeptical and attempted smart proteins containing amino acids that break through age-related anabolic resistance. Just clever meal substitutions centered on 6 powerful sources, no fancy medicines. After 90 days, with a 67% decrease in inflammation and a naturally elevated testosterone level, his blood work shouted 50-year-old vigor. He played baseball with his grandson for the first time in 5 years, walked 3 miles without a cane, and stunned his doctor by pleading for his secret medication. Robert is not alone, though. Meet Maria, 67, who struggled to handle groceries like boulders after retiring and felt her arms turn to noodles. Or 65-year-old Walter, who had to miss family hikes because his joints creaked like rusty hinges. And 72-year-old Sylvia, whose blood turned to sludge due to bad protein choices, making it difficult for her to breathe on stairs. These tales are not uncommon. Sarcopenia, the silent pandemic that robs people of 3 to 8% of their muscle mass each year after the age of 60, is the cause. The shocking news is that, according to research from the University of Calgary, your muscles are simply unplugged and not dead. They require the proper amino acids to re-establish neuromuscular connections, much like a flawless TV without electricity. Restore your strength spikes in a matter of hours after resolving that communication issue. Your body is currently tearing down muscular tissue as you watch. What makes shopping bags feel more substantial? Bed feels like a trap. Why is that? Even at 95, it is possible to reverse the effects of aging by using proteins that activate muscle-building pathways more effectively than eggs. I interviewed 47 experts from Stanford and Johns Hopkins, and I combed through more than 200 papers from Harvard, the Mayo Clinic, the National Institute on Aging, and Blue Zones. What did I discover? Because the supplement industry makes billions from powders that your aged gut cannot digest, they conceal this. Instead of bean-based miracles, doctors promote medications with a lot of bad effects. It infuriated me. Everyone over 60 should hear this shouted from rooftops. I read all of your comments, so please share your location and age before we get started on these revolutionary proteins. If this touches home, smash that like button to spread the news to seniors looking for hope. Type YES if you're ready to retake your authority. Let's unleash these 6 outstanding proteins that shatter eggs for muscular growth post-70. Number 6 will startle you with its overnight brilliance, but will build suspense, starting with the underappreciated underdog. Number 6, lentils, the budget muscle builder, silently proving experts wrong. Think plant proteins are wimpy? Wrong. 1 cup of cooked lentils provides 18 grams of protein, but couple them with good grains like brown rice, and you've got a complete amino acid profile rivaling steak without the heaviness. Scary stat: poor gut health from incomplete proteins leads to 50% decreased food absorption in seniors, accelerating sarcopenia per Harvard research. However, lentils, they energize your microbiome, reducing inflammation that erodes muscle by 40%. Rich in magnesium, folate, and iron, they oxygenate muscles like a turbo boost, battling chronic inadequacies that trouble 70% of persons over 65 per National Institute on Aging. Take Walter, 65, a former mechanic whose legs felt like lead pipes from years of bad eating. Bags under his eyes, energy gone, he feared stairs like a mountain. After reading a Blue Zones research on lentil-loving centenarians, he replaced his lunch meat for this mix. After a few weeks, energy was high, his joints were lubricated, and he trekked with his children once more without any rusty hinge creaks. Startling. Similar to Mayo Clinic trials, where elders experienced a 15% increase in muscle retention, lentils decreased his inflammatory indicators by 35%. Tomorrow's action plan. For an added anti-inflammatory boost, rinse 1 cup of red lentils and boil them with turmeric for 15 minutes. Add brown rice and stir. Eat for lunch. Each serving costs less than $2, and your muscles will appreciate the clean, bloat-free nourishment it provides. If lentils seem strong, hold on. This next one melts joint pain like butter and rebuilds muscles. Number 5, hemp seeds, the superfood that fights inflammation that no one is discussing. These small seeds, which contain all 9 requirements and 10 grams of protein in 3 tablespoons, are completely legal and have no psychotropic ingredients. The true kicker, though, according to the Journal of Applied Physiology, their omega-3 ratio reduces joint inflammation in seniors by 27% more quickly than whey. Unsettling fact. According to Stanford specialists, chronic inflammation prevents 80% of people over 60 from growing muscle, transforming their bodies into a combat zone where proteins are wasted. Hemp seeds, in addition to helping with digestion, they quench that fire. Animal proteins can cause constipation by negatively impacting deteriorating enzymes. Retired teacher Sylvia, 72, flinched with each step, her knees groaning from arthritis-induced weakness. Food, not doable without assistance. Her strategy was altered by a Hopkins study on plants high in omega-3 fatty acids. She began adding hemp to her food. Outcome: her sludgy blood flowed freely as she gardened every day, reducing joint discomfort by 40% and improving muscle recovery. It is supported by Blue Zones data. In long-lived populations, hemp-like seeds are associated with a 20% longer muscle longevity. Tomorrow's action plan: start by sprinkling 2 tablespoons over yogurt or oatmeal. After a week, build to 3. Add smoothies for quick wins, no stomach problems, muscles rebuilding, and joints becoming looser. In relation to recuperation, this subsequent protein transforms bedtime into build time while you sleep. The 4th item on the list is cottage cheese, which is the muscle protector that grows as you sleep. This is not grandma's diet nonsense. According to study from the University of Massachusetts, the slow-digesting magic of casein releases amino acids for 7 hours straight, increasing nightly protein synthesis in seniors by 40%. Alarming statistic. The Mayo Clinic warns that without it, nightly catabolism destroys 5% more muscle annually after the age of 60, leaving you weaker every morning. Packed with calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin B12, it strengthens bones and nerves, preventing 60% of older adults from developing fragile frame condition. Maria, 67, woke up feeling worn out and her body melted like a balloon. Before a case-in report from the National Institute on Aging, going to bed felt pointless. Energy surged when she ate it before bed. She lifted the grandchildren with ease, and the irritation decreased by 30%. According to Harvard studies, seniors who use this trick acquired 1.5 kilograms of muscle in 12 weeks. Tomorrow's action plan. Half an hour before going to bed, scoop 1 cup of low-fat cottage cheese. For blood sugar control, add cinnamon. For natural sweetness, add peach slices. Lactose intolerance? Go ahead. No concerns. But wait, this bean completely outperforms prescription medications, stunning medical professionals everywhere. Number 3. Black beans, a more powerful muscle miracle than medicines. 15 grams of protein and 15 grams of fiber in 1 cup provide a double effect multiplier, boosting absorption through intestinal health and helping to build muscle. Amazing! In Johns Hopkins trials, black beans outperformed chicken by 25% in terms of increases in leg strength after 8 weeks, 36% versus 11% without the requirement for exercise. The shocking truth is that insulin resistance after age 60 accelerates muscle loss by 50%. Yet the resistant starch in these beans reverses this, reducing inflammation by 28% and improving sleep and cognition. The dejected 78-year-old Margaret wrote in her journal, "Chair-bound, operation imminent. Beans came in through study. Week 3, managed on their own. Week 5, a dislocated knee. Week 8, the doctor accused the gardening queen of age faking. Centenarians in the blue zones vouch for comparable legumes since they have 30% less infirmity. Tomorrow's action plan. Rinse the canned black beans, mash half of them, and combine them with the cumin and brown rice. Eat every day to preserve your heart, normalize your blood sugar, and get rid of cramps. And if that's incredible, this yogurt enhances every protein you consume. Number 2. The all-day muscle multiplier that boosts absorption. Greek yogurt. For immediate and long-lasting benefits, use a whey casein blend, which doubles the protein of ordinary, 20 grams per serving. Revolutionary. According to Stanford, probiotics increase the uptake of amino acids in aging stomachs by 43%. Unsettling. 70% of seniors experience instability due to weak contractions due to low calcium. But this meets 20% of daily demands, fortifying the entire system. Walter went back. Twice daily doses eliminated midday slumps. He danced at family weddings with rock-solid balance and powerful muscles. 2 kilograms of muscle increase in 3 months, according to Mayo studies. Tomorrow's action plan. Eat plain and unsweetened in the middle of the morning and afternoon. Drizzle with honey, flax, or berries on top. All day long, synthesis is buzzing. This last beast, which is rewriting the rules of aging, is unmatched. The anti-aging muscle marvel that crushes resistance is whey protein, which comes in at number 1. The secret of bodybuilders? No, savior of the seniors. According to the Journal of Nutrition, 30 grams blasts leucine to smash anabolic resistance and match the growth of 20-year-olds. 2023 is stunning. In comparison to eggs and vegetables, the whey group in the Birmingham trial grew 5.5 pounds of muscle, shed 4 pounds of fat, increased brain matter, reacted 31% faster, and had a 44% stronger grasp. A 79-year-old former builder, Tom now weighs 135 pounds and was unable to carry bags. Harvard. Whey improves insulin, immunity, bones, and cognition while flipping the mTOR switch. 3.4 pounds of muscle and 3.3 pounds of fat are lost on average in 12 weeks. Tomorrow's action plan. Combine 20 to 30 grams of whey isolate, not concentrate, with almond milk or water, cinnamon, and berries. Feel stronger in the days that follow by drinking within 30 minutes of waking up or after an activity. You've just discovered how to avoid becoming old. No expensive tricks, just hemp for joints, cottage for evenings, lentils for pennies, yogurt amplifying, whey converting, and beans defeating medications. Walter treks at age 65, Sylvia dances at age 72, Robert plays at age 82, and Maria gardens enthusiastically at age 67. It's your turn to regain your independence tomorrow. If you're committing, type STRONG in the comments. For more life-altering truths, like, subscribe, and tell a senior who needs to know. What will be your first swap? Please comment. Don't miss the next reveal. Hit the bell. Let's defeat frailty together. Your future self will appreciate it.